everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first video of the year 2016. Yay! So my first video of the year 2016 is going to be a tutorial on a look based on the series Supergirl. So originally I wasn't a big fan of this series, but then I started to watch more episodes because I was bored. It's kind of like The Devil Wears Prada meets Lois and Clark. And funny enough, the actor who played Superman in Lois and Clark, he is playing in this series as well, which was really cool to see because Lois and Clark was so one of my favorite superhero series. About my channel, I'm constantly pinching this sponge like it's a stress ball or something. So yeah, some things I'm going to change around here. I want to try and take this YouTube thing a little more seriously. So I really want to try and get one video out per week. So I will be recording on Saturday, and then the next Sunday I will bring out a new video. I'm going to try this. I cannot promise you that this will work. Mainly because I'm a student, I have to go to college, I have to go to class, I have exams this month, so please bear with me. This will probably not work every week, but I will definitely try. I'm going to do my best, guys, I swear. I'm going to do my very best. Now, where did that sponge go? Oh, here. About this video, I'm going to try some strobing in this video. Until now I didn't really have a look that required strobing. I tried to make like a really bright look because I based myself on one of the campaign pictures for Supergirl in which she is flying and you can see the sunset behind her a little bit, and then she has like this really bright makeup look which looks like she's wearing no makeup at all. Obviously this look does not look like I'm wearing no makeup at all. Also in this video I'm using this new sponge. This is the foundation sponge by Real Techniques. A little about this sponge, I really love it. I think it's great. I think it is definitely a very good investment. Also, don't forget to make this sponge wet. You have to like keep it under the tap and then squeeze it out because, ooh, some water came out. Because otherwise it won't work. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below what you thought of it. If you have any comments, if you think that maybe I could improve on some things, then just let me know below. If you like my videos, then please subscribe and join our little circle over here. You can also follow me on Instagram. I will post my Instagram link down below in the explanation section. I can't get to the words right now, but yeah, so I will post my Instagram account down below. You can follow me over there as well, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I will hopefully see you guys next week, and please subscribe. Bye. Okay, ready? Here we go. So I'm going to start off with my face makeup already done. Don't worry, next week I'm going to show you my foundation routine, so I'll tell you all about it then. But here are the products I used. I used the Revlon Color Stay foundation, which covers everything and has the perfect shade for my pale skin. Then I used the Kiko Cosmetics powder and the Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay. Okay, I also used a tiny little bit of lip balm. This is one by The Body Shop, and I love the way this tastes. It tastes of blueberries. Who doesn't like blueberries? So this is the eyeshadow primer I'm going to use. This is by H&M. It's rather new. And this is also the first time that I used this primer. I like it, but it's not the best primer that I have encountered so far. It does the job and it does it rather well. It evens out the skin of my eyelids, skin color of my eyelids and stuff, but it feels kind of funny. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything, and it's smooth out. It's really smooth and stuff, but it feels chalky when it dries. My makeup will stay on for a really long time, but it won't stay for like an entire day of classes, and yeah. So I'm going to use the Naked Tree palette by Urban Decay. I'm going to use these two colors, which are Strange and Limit. And the reason that I mix these two colors is to get the ideal base color for this makeup look. So yeah, I'm going to put this on my entire eyelid. Also, that's another thing, the eyeshadow primer wasn't enough of a base to work with. I needed to add extra eyeshadow to make like a smooth surface to work on. And then I'm using this taupe color, which is called Nooner. And I'm going to put this in my crease to give my eyes a little more shape. You want to blend this out really, really well, because we do want a very bright look, and otherwise it's going to be too dark. Next, I'm using this short makeup brush, which is kind of firm. I'm going to use the eyeshadow Dust by Urban Decay, which is a nice shimmery pink-ish color and kind of like a foil eyeshadow. And I'm going to put this in the middle of my eyelid to catch the light and to make my eyes brighten up. And I'm going to show you my movements here. So first I tap on the eyeshadow just straight on there, and then I just twist my brush a little bit just to rub it in and blend it into the other eyeshadow really nicely. So then you should get this result in the middle of your eyelids, like a nice shimmery surface. Then with a regular eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to use the darkest color in this palette, which is called Black Heart, but it's actually like a nice spice brown. I'm going to put this just a tiny little bit in the outer corners of my eye and then blend this out really well. And I'm going to use a cotton pad as an eyeshadow guard. I'm going to blend this out really well just to give some more shape to my eyes and to deepen them. But you really do not want to use a lot of this, and blend it out really, really well. And then if you should have any fallout, even though you used a guard, just use a very big fluffy powder brush and brush it away. Next, I'm going to use this white color tattoo by Maybelline. This is the 24-hour color stay in Infinite White. And the consistency of this eyeshadow allows us to use this as a highlighter because it's really creamy. So I'm just going to apply this to my inner eye corners with my fingers. And just rub it a little to blend it out. And this is really going to catch the light and make our eyes appear really bright. See how it brightens up our face? Next, I'm going to use this navy blue eyeliner by Kiko Cosmetics. This is from their Miami collection from last summer. Unfortunately, they do not make this anymore, but you can get many more navy colored eyeliners from many brands and also from Kiko. A little thing that I do not like about this eyeliner is that it's not really opaque, and you have to go over like multiple times to get like a really opaque eyeliner. So I'm going to apply this really thick and make it dramatic. And then I'm just making a flick that looks like a cat eye. And just to show you, I'm following the arch of my eyebrows over here. So I'm making quite a long flick next to my eye, and I'm bringing it back, and I'm going to make an extra eyeliner flick just above that one. So like I said, the consistency is quite thin, that's why we have to go over this eyeliner multiple times. But I'm going to make like an extra flick above that cat eye, so we get like this double flicked eyeliner. Next, I'm going under my eye. I'm going to leave a little space between my lash line. Then I'm going to make this line of eyeliner that follows the lower arch of my eye. I'm saying line a lot. Okay, but I'm just going to put some liner under there and follow the arch of my eye. And then make an extra flick that goes parallel to the flick that we already made. Next, I'm going to use this color tattoo just to put something between, just to put something in that gap that I created because it felt empty. And I'm also going to put some on my waterline. This is not a required step, I'm just doing this to fill in some gaps that were disturbing me. Next, I'm using this red eyeliner pencil from Kiko, and I'm just going to put this eyeliner as an accent in between. And this is just going to illustrate Supergirl's cape, which is red. So I'm going to pull this eyeliner outward a little, and with an angled brush, which is kind of like an eyebrow brush, I'm going to fill in the eyeliner with red eyeshadow just to make the color pop more and to get like a really brightly colored eyeliner. And as you can see, we have some fallout, but no panic. We're going to just brush this away and use our cotton pad eyeshadow guard. There. Next, I'm using this big bold mascara by NYC, and I'm really going to put it in there for some extra volume, making sure that every lash gets covered until the very root to get extra volume. Next, I'm just using this eyebrow kit by Benefit, and I'm only going to use the powder just to make my eyebrows a little bit darker, because I have blonde eyebrows and black hair, and that just doesn't go. I'm sorry. Also, this is again not a required step. I'm just doing this because my eyebrows don't agree with my hair. I will tell you though that afterwards I went in with some colorless eyeshadow, with some colorless eyebrow gel, just to shape the eyebrows a little bit more and to thin out the eyebrow powder that I put in, because I think it was a little bit too dark after all, because we're going for a nice bright look here and my eyebrows were just a little bit too dark. And there we go, that's our eye look more or less finished. I went in with a spoolie just to brush them out and shape them a little bit more. And like I said, after filming I went in with like an eyebrow gel because, well, I told you this before. I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of bronzer just to shape my face a little bit more. I wanted to use strobing, but strobing with a round face, then your face is just going to look like a big glowing bowling ball, so that's why. Also on camera this is looking really dark, but I was really just using a tiny whiny little amount of bronzer. I have no idea why this is showing so dark and orange. I guess it must be the light, I don't know. That's the risk of working with natural light, I guess. But yeah. If you already have like a nicely shaped face, you don't need to use any bronzer, but I'm using bronzer because I have a very round face. Okay, so there we go. So again, this color tattoo, which I'm going to use as a highlighter because it's beautiful as a highlight. And I'm going to start strobing. I'm going to start with my lips in the center of my face. I'm going to highlight the arch and then those two little lines, which I don't know how they're called. And then of course the nose, the arch of the nose. A little more on the lips. And then the chin. Under the eyes, like on top, just above the cheekbone. And basically you want to get every spot that would naturally get hit by light. So everything that sticks out, also eyebrows, of course. And some on the forehead as well. And this is, as you can see, I also have some texture on my face. I don't know why that is. I think my face is just really dry right now because of winter and life. But yeah. So really go in there with highlight. You want this to be really bright, really shimmery. And I'm going to blend some spots of highlighter in with my fingers. And I'm going to use this blush by Bourjois, which is a baked blush and it's really shimmery as well, which means we can use this too as a highlight. And I'm going to use this as a highlight slash blush. And just apply it with my fingers to get like a natural kind of blush look. Also, don't use a whole lot of blush. You don't need to use a whole lot of blush. I'm using this as a pink highlight just to get some more color into my face, which I think looks nice. This blush really gives like a soft shimmer, which is ideal. And we have the very bright shimmer from the eyeshadow and then the soft shimmer. It's really going to give a nice, beautiful, soft glow. And that's the effect that you want to have eventually. So, as I told you before, I use this lip balm by Body Shop and it tastes like blueberry. And then I'm going to use this lipstick by NYX and this one is called Sweet, I think. Oh, Tweed. And it's a beautiful nude shimmer. And I'm going to use a cotton pad to get rid of excess lipstick. There. I'm just going to put my piercings back in. People always ask me what I do with my piercings when I apply my makeup, and here's your answer. I take them out and then afterwards I put them back in. It really doesn't hurt. So here's our finished look, more or less. Are we finished? Yes, I think we're finished. So yeah, That's our finished look, and I hope you really like it. Just going to apply a little more shimmer. I think with strobing, as long as you don't look like a giant disco ball, it's all good. And I'm going to blend the extra highlight in with my Real Techniques sponge, which I really loved, guys. It's great. It really is. Definitely worth its money. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did, and I really love what we created here. I hope you did as well. So see you next time. Bye!